Welcome dancers, welcome teachers. Today I'm going to explain to you the 5 positions of classical ballet. I have taken the box method. In classical ballet we have, I would say, 3 to 4 syllables different from the Russian, French, English, Italian, American. Generally we use the studio, we break it up into front, side, back, side, corner, 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 corner. So I will take the method of 1 to the front, 2 to the right corner, 3 to the side, 4 to the right corner to the back, 5 to the back, 6 to the left corner to the back, 7 to the left side, 8 to the left corner to the front. So we will commence all these positions facing point number 1. First position. Again, make sure that the foot is fully planted on the floor, the 2 metatarsal positions on the outside and the in, and an even weight on the heel. Try to create some space here in the arch. First position, a nice free rotation within the hips, once again not tucking under, not sticking out. For dancers now, if you are trying to readjust your body due to the information you're receiving from me on the anatomical awareness, just for you to know, in your body you have what you call an engram, which is a program. If you were to practice something on the violin for 10,000 times, your body will then program that into the particular muscles. This is why it's easy to move that quick. And that's generally the same with ballet. If you are by any chance in a position where your popo is sticking out and you want to change that, you have to really fight with breaking that program. That means you actually have to over adjust that. If you feel that you are now with this new knowledge too far back, to correct that you would actually have to overcorrect that, so that you would feel, the minute you actually feel right, believe it or not, you're actually wrong, because you're back into the normal mode. So the general rule of thumb is, if you do readjust a part of your body that you have been working on for the last 5 years, 10 years, 1 year, you should try to overcorrect it. So that's the same with first position. Once you hit first position, make sure that your popo is nicely dropped down. There is a lightness here, a light, warm, open feeling with rotation in the hips, not too much pressure in the knees or in the ankles. Second position, a rule is about 1 foot, about 1 foot and a half is about the right position. Again, this is not set in stone. You have to feel comfortable. This is definitely too much, and this is definitely too little. The same thing, engaging the gluteal muscles, the adductors. The rotation comes from the top of the hip, so that the knees are not overstressed and the ankles. This is your second position. Very straight, very clean. Third position, this would be used more in character. This is generally heel to heel. Very similar. Make sure you have a lot of length here, engaging the gluteal, the medium and the small one, not the gluteal maximus, it's called, because then you're tucking under and you're blocking the hips. You're creating a traffic jam actually in your hips. So try make sure the weight is distributed evenly in between the 2 feet. Yeah? You must be able to move. You do have that freedom to find out exactly where you are. And there's your third position. Feet nicely planted on the floor, excuse me. Gluteals engaged, adductors. Fourth position. Again, it's about 1 foot of your feet away. There are 2 positions, or I would say philosophies. One is heel to heel, same things, gluteals engaged, adductors, free here, not popo sticking out or sticking under. There should be a continuous flow of energy. Or heel to toe, toe to heel. And again, dancers, I will take it now on a quasi position. Be very careful that you're not too far forward, you're not too far back, your popo is not sticking out, and you can generally tell that your hip, bones are sticking out. Generally try to create an even pull. This is a very difficult position. It's used a lot for pirouettes. I have to find a way to evenly rotate in my hips, make sure there's not too much stress in my ankles and my knees, and that should be the right position. Fifth position is the same. Very often used, a wonderful tool, fifth position. When one evenly rotates in the hip joints, one has a brilliant springboard. This position is not only aesthetical, it's also very functional, because of the biomechanics of the hips. If there is an even pull within the hips, this is a wonderful spring. Yeah, it's a wonderful spring. So it's important that you get that right. Be honest with yourself. If you do try to put heel to toe and toe to heel, of course it's possible, but me personally, I would have to sacrifice certain other parts of my body to achieve that, which in turn will have a repercussion. So again, it's about honesty to yourself, to find out. Be careful that one leg is not turned out more than the other. Again, very easy to find out by locating your hands on the popo, feeling that the hip joints are nicely placed. Again, I would take the quasi position to demonstrate that. If I stick my popo out, then I have this. And again, what's happening? I'm not engaging the right muscles, which in turn will have some consequence. So evenly weight between the 2 feet. I would say here is your middle. Nice and long. Length in the back. Don't stick out, don't tuck under. Make sure your feet are nicely planted on the floor. And now I will demonstrate that with our dancer to take that a little bit further, to make that very clear for you, because it's not only the aesthetical approach, it's also the anatomical approach, because once it's executed properly, your technique can improve a lot quicker, and you will receive the right strength in the right muscles. Thank you.